Welcome back to Fern Capital Management, your favorite worst hedge fund to ever exist. And God, where do I start? We've had a busy f***ing week. Netflix said f*** you to its Warner Brothers acquisition. That means no Harry Potter on Netflix.
Oh! It's close!
Anthropic AI is going to war with the U.S. military.
We are patriotic Americans.
We're losers. You really are. You're gutless losers.
We have a core PPI increase just absolutely blowing up markets. Speaking of bombings, I was absolutely bombing the shit out of my toilet, and then what's that? Oh my God. Bombings in Iran.
It will be totally, again, obliterated.
Now moving on to the PPI report, or the core PPI report, which is much different than a CPI report. PPI is for production inflation, not consumer inflation. PPI coming in way above expectations is an absolute big toilet blowout. Oh no! Normally, PPI is expected to flow into CPI, given that the production inflation affects the price of goods. And then that increase of price is then pushed on the consumer, mainly because production and businesses still need to make profit and the consumer doesn't. So I'm really afraid we got some bad news for you. Your prices are going up, and maybe next CPI report is a little hot. Not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have some decorum, please?
Now moving on to Netflix. Netflix, if you haven't seen the news, absolutely dropped a bomb on Warner Bros. Netflix absolutely just buried Warner Brothers, said, we don't want you anymore. Basically like an ex-girlfriend that's been hitting you up at 3 a.m. for the last 2 years. Not needed. Essentially what happened is the deal just got sour. It was too expensive to acquire Warner Brothers, and it didn't make sense. So Netflix just said bye-bye to you. And I get the whole point of like having all this content from Warner Brothers Studio, but does Netflix really need more content? They produce the content themselves. I understand that it's good to have Harry Potter under their umbrella, but is it very necessary? No, and that reflected in its tanking of stock price, and I believe now it is on its way up. Maybe after, the whole bombing thing is over. Brain brought in an interview guest today. I guess we'll see what's going on with that. I don't understand it, but. Welcome back to Fern Capital Interviews. We have a new guest on our show, brought to you by Brain. Guest, if you'd like to introduce yourself, we'd like to get a little information on you.
Yeah, man. They call me Big Shot Stock.
Give it all you got. You really got a lot. Shoot your shot.
Brent Bridgman, Fern Capital Management. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Big Shot Stock, if you'd like to tell us, why you're such a big shot.
Yeah, I mean, the name's there for a reason. So, gold stock marketing.
Okay.
That's what we're here to talk about.
Okay.
Gold stock, Fortune 10 company, coming to you in the next couple of years.
Okay.
We have new AI investors, capital coming in. You're going to see, this is the company to watch right here. Gold stock marketing.
Okay.
Get that through your head.
That's great. What about earnings? Like how much?
Through the roof.
Through the roof. Okay.
Through the roof.
So no dollar amount, just through the roof. How many employees do you guys have at Gold?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Okay.
Hundreds.
Yeah, we have 2 here, and I'm one of them. So
I can tell.
I'd like to interject here, if I may. I'd just like to take some time to apologize to the audience for last week. I received some reviews for the first ever edition of the Brain Ramsey show, and viewers are saying it was a dud. Now, this can only be due to my co-host here providing nothing of insight.
Brain, who gave you permission to have guests on the show? First of all, when did that happen?
Look, my friend here has important information to share that can help you. So why don't you shut the hell up and listen, Brent?
I made you, right?
Big Shot, tell him about your friend's book.
Oh, yeah. So, this is going to be a best-selling book by Quan Mills, Pastors Eat Pussy Too.
Pastors Eat Pussy Too.
Pastors Eat Pussy Too. There's actually a little bit of financial secrecy in this book.
Oh, wow. I love a book with pussy in the title. That's awesome.
It sells itself.
So, Big Shot Stock.
Bag.
Yeah, so I mean, gold stock, obviously, we're up here.
Mm-hmm.
Red Fern, not quite sure if it's on the the same level.
Okay.
He's dressed up pretty nice, man. Why don't you take the time to dress up nice for your own show?
Because I don't need to, okay? And dress up nice doesn't mean you throw in a TJ Maxx f***ing $45 suit. Why is Brain bringing people onto the show? This is our show, dude. Anthropic is currently going to war with the US military over their AI being used for civilian observation and weaponry. Trump is having an absolute hissy fit over this, so let's react to his True Social post. The United States government will never allow a radical left woke company to dictate how our great military fights and wins wars. That decision belongs to your commander-in-chief. Seems like a little bit of a strong arm to me, don't you say? Oh God, that sounds like a burial for Anthropic, but not really, because they're making, what, $9 billion in revenue? Stupid. Oh, that's right, because it is stupid to actually strong arm an AI company when they're trying to protect civilians.
Big toilet blowout.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Moving on from Anthropic, let's talk about my Iran bombing analysis. What? Didn't we shut down the number? Hello?
News are peepees.
Okay, what is this, a middle school joke? Who says pee-pee anymore? Maybe you just grow up a little bit. Ever think of that? Stop calling this number.
Stupid. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Before we get into this, I'd like to preface that I am not a financial professional, okay? This is strictly just analysis, and I understand that this is quite of a rough topic to talk about, so we're gonna focus strictly on markets and finance covering this, okay? Moving into it. Currently, the US has bombed Iran and killed their leader. I forgot his name, it was too long. Here are some immediate things that are just immediately gonna happen upon market open, or even Sunday night futures open. Gold is gonna skyrocket, okay? Oil is gonna skyrocket, and US indexes are gonna tank. Mainly because war is bad, oil going up is bad, and gold going up is bad. It's creating a lot of uncertainty in markets, especially when we're not officially announcing war, but when we're saying we're gonna continue on bombing throughout the week, you can kind of expect that to be the answer is war. A majority of the time here, we trade gold at Fern Capital Management. It's got great price action. But what I can say is this might be the catalyst to retake all-time highs and finally go above 6,000 per ounce. Did I ever think we were going to get to this point? No, but if war is the catalyst and uncertainty is what drives gold price, then I think this is it. So, I mean, just be prepared. I couldn't tell you what's going to happen to crypto. Honestly, it could go either way. People could flood out of it or flood into it, depending on what happens to the US dollar, you know, once this starts continuing. Hello, this is Brent Bridgman from Fern Capital Management. Are you prepared to draft me? I don't necessarily think I'm very prepared to serve our nation. I am quite unathletic, and just because my name is in the B's doesn't mean I'm ready to go to war. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Moving on.
He's dying to drop an elbow. God points out a man who cannot even get up off the floor. We gotta get out of here.
Now introducing to the watch list, DraftKings and Microsoft. Here's the reason why I like it. Microsoft is a part of the Mag 7, it's a huge company, and I think it's going to be the leader in AI, or one of the leaders in AI, and it's absolutely tanked over the last couple of weeks, and it's just gonna go lower with the market on this Iran news. So, great buying opportunity of a great company.
And we need to take me to your special island, Bill. I want to be one of your special girls.
Moving on, DraftKings. I love gambling, and I think everyone else around me loves gambling.
I like to play a horse race now and then.
I think it's addictive, and I think it's gonna stay for a while. I also like prediction markets. DraftKings is kind of getting into that area of betting, but everyone likes sports. People wanna bet on things that they know, and I believe after this huge downturn of price on DraftKings that it's gonna start moving up. Analysts agree with me. I kind of support the analyst monkey's opinions, so I'm now putting DraftKings and Microsoft in Fern Capital watch list of the gods. And that is now the end of watch list of the gods. I just want to say that I appreciate everyone for showing up every week, and maybe you're learning something. We appreciate you guys so much. Be sure to tune in next week for Fern Capital Management, because I'm sure it's going to be even more of a show.
Fern Capital Management.